Hi guys, hi everyone. Hi Kevin, hi Sun. Okay, hope you all are doing well. Okay, so I have a donation from Shwate. Yes, hi. How have you been? I remember the last time you spoke to me, you were talking about starting your channel. Have you started it? Thank you for your donation. Okay, so as per usual, I'll get to the donations first. Then, if there's no more donations, I will get to the free readings. Okay, so you can let me know what's your question. Hope you've been well. Hi, Abby. Yeah, but right now because okay, so my main job, right? I actually was working like kind of part time, but afterwards like I converted to full time. So I had to sacrifice one job. So I have two jobs now. Hi JJ. JJ, I'm currently on donations. I'll get to the free questions after the donations. Yeah, so maybe you can just hang around first. Okay, let's see. Oh, you haven't started. I've been waiting for it. Like, kind of. Oh, like vacation in another country, is it? Oh my god, you went skiing. I actually haven't really like seen snow before. Yeah, because in Singapore it's like it's summer all year round. And then the one time I saw like the start of snow was like in Korea. And then afterwards I went back to Singapore. So I didn't see like full on snow. Hi Dragon, welcome. Dragon, I'm currently on donations. Afterwards I'll get to the free readings. Oh, I'm in customer service. Yeah, because I like to talk. So I basically do like sales and customer service. Oh no, I didn't. It was like ages back. Okay, so Shwate, about your question about how Diana feels about you, right? I feel like there's positive feeling. She feels like she's able to speak to you like about like her life, and then like you understand her, and like you basically don't judge her, and she feels very like open to communicate with you and like let you know like what's going on, etc. But I think with regards to like maybe taking things to the next level or like pursuing the connection even more than friendship, she's still a little guarded, maybe because of her past or because of like something that is holding her back from like the past. So she knows that there's potential to develop more, but she's a little more like hesitant or a little more like uh not really wanting to invest that much yet because right now she's not ready for it. Oh, I went there like twice, but then it's like I still want to go there. Oh yeah, it's nice, right? As in customer service. Like every day is like something new. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands over here, right, it's talking about her being a little guarded, maybe because of her past relationships or maybe because of her family background. She's like a little uncertain or a little unsure about like pushing forward completely, but she's willing to like try to see where things go. But right now, it's like she's not really taking a step forward. So it's like there's the hope there, there's the wishes there, but she's not like fully coming straight on into developing the connection. But I feel like the feelings are there. It's just that there's something that is holding her back from the past. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Hermit. So with the Queen of Cups over here, right, she likes that she's able to speak to you about, like what I mentioned just now, like whatever is going on in her life right now, like she's able to speak to you about it, and she wouldn't feel like insecure, she wouldn't feel like uncertain about like you judging her or you feeling like she's like worried about nothing, because she's always able to like build a bridge with you and like face her insecurities and face like things that she fear, things that she's uh uncertain about. Because we have the Hermit over here, the Hermit talks about things that she's been thinking about. Maybe she used to think about it alone, but then when she meets you or when she like texts you, she can talk about it and you'll be open to listen to her and communicate about it. Right? It's so cute. The dogs. Hi, Farah. And then you have the King of Cups clarified by the Nine of Cups. So with the King of Cups over here, right, I feel like there are deep feelings towards you, but she doesn't really want to like impulsively like just charge forward towards like what she's feeling. And like she's also not trying to be too logical about it. So like she's looking at everything in a very balanced, in a very mature way because of her past experiences, because of like whatever is going on in her life right now. So with the Nine of Cups over here, there's a wish surrounding you. There's something that she wishes to develop more in a connection, but she doesn't really want to uh like pursue the connection in that way right now because like she's contented with how things are right now. And then you have the Magician clarified by the Queen of Swords. So with the Magician over here, she sees the possibility of things developing with you. She knows that if she wants like a romantic connection or she wants more with you, there's the possibility to develop more. But with the Queen of Swords over here, she's taking a step back. She's not really like acting upon these emotions because she may have been hurt in the past. And right now it's like there's just this like hesitancy or like uh her really just like taking a step back before like coming forward to invest in the connection because of her past experience. So she's afraid of getting hurt again. I don't feel like it's really like because of you or because of like whatever you do because the feelings are positive. It's really just because like of whatever she went through in the past. Okay, Farah, thank you for your donation. I'll get to your question after Shate's question. Okay, then we can look into what she wants to say to you. Hi, Michelle. Yes, you can donate. You will be after Farah. Yeah, you'll be third on the list. Hi, Melapil. Okay, yeah, sure. So Diana's feelings and cards towards you, right? They're all positive. It's really something external or something from the past that is making her like hesitate before investing romantically. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, I can't stop thinking about you. So she thinks a lot about you. She likes the connection. She likes the conversations. Even at times when both of you are not texting, right? She does still think about you. Then you have yes. So yeah, towards you, everything is very positive. It's like there's nothing negative or there's nothing that is making her feel like she should doubt the connection or she should like not trust you. And the timing is off, but I want you. So right now she doesn't feel ready to invest completely. There are still things that are holding her back. She's still healing. She's still like probably facing some of her fears. So it's like there's a desire to be with you because of the positive feelings and because of how she feels whenever she's with you. But maybe right now she just doesn't feel ready for it. Then our souls are connected. So she feels like both of you understand each other on a deeper level. There's like not much explanation needed when you all like communicate with each other, and like the connection is just deeper than just superficial attraction. Okay, then let's see what you should know about the connection. Okay, so Shate, you have freedom and self-worth in reverse. So yeah, with freedom over here, right, I feel like the connection is like both of you really let the other person like be how you truly are, and like there's no restrictions, there's no like unrealistic expectations. You all know each other, you all know how the person is, and you all accept each other for how you are. But with self-worth in reverse over here, right, I feel like there's still things that she's healing from the past. So right now she feels like maybe she's not ready for the relationship. Maybe she doesn't feel ready for like she doesn't feel like she's worthy of like a proper relationship because of what happened in the past. But this is not really something that you can do to like there's not really anything you can do to like reassure her. I mean, like you can be there for her, you can let her like trust you, but this is something that she has to overcome by herself, and this is something that she has to like find the courage to overcome. Okay, Misha, thank you for your donation. Hi, Nelly. Hi, Smartikana. I'm currently on donations. I'll get to the free readings after the donations. Sure thing. I'm not sure which one you're replying to, but okay. So let's see what's your advice with regards to the connection with Diana. Okay, so Shate, you have origins and conceal. So yeah, with origins over here, right? Origins usually talks about like people whom you vibe with, like your soul family, your soul tribe, and like people who like there are some people like when you first meet and then like you just feel like okay, I've known you since forever, I've known you for a long time, and stuff like that. Yeah, so with origins over here, right? I feel like it's saying that Diana is someone that like you all are meant to meet. She and you and her you and her are meant to like be on each other's path, to help each other, to help her heal, and to try to figure out what you all want like together in the connection and in life. So with origins over here, right, it's further affirming like just now in her message cards you had the one about her feeling like your souls are connected. So yeah, it's like there's a bond that is like unspeakable. So it's like even though if sometimes like you may feel like she's acting a little off, you understand her. Like you all don't need much explanation to tell the other person like what's going on. But with conceal over here, right, I think you must take note that she's really healing from a lot of things. There are things that she's covering up. Like even though she feels like she's able to speak to you about it, she's able to let you know like whatever is going on and you won't judge her, you will understand her. But there are still certain wounds that like she's hiding deep inside. So this is something that you may have to understand or take note of because like it is what is holding her back. And she may need time to heal before she can like take off the band-aids and feel like better with regards to the connection and like pursue more with you. Yeah, so I feel like your advice isn't really advice. Like it's more of telling you like it's just a reminder that like you can still be there for her, you can still like uh be patient with regards to like what you want with her and like letting her take time to heal. But you just have to be consciously aware that there are a lot of things that she's still healing from. And even though she's very honest with you about like what's going on and all, but there are still things that she's hiding deep inside that she may not be open to sharing about and open to speaking about. Okay, so I think you're still lagging behind. Yeah, but okay, that's your reading. Thank you so much for your donation. Hope it helps. And if you manage to catch up and oh okay, you catch up already. Okay, yeah, so I hope this helped. Yeah, it's just a reminder that like just continue doing what you're doing, just be there for her because I think she appreciates it too. No problem. Okay, so next up we have Farah. Hi Kevin. Kevin, I'm still on donations. The free questions will be after donations. But actually your question, right, I answered it yesterday. You can check towards the end of the um yes, yesterday's live. Yeah, I answered this question yesterday. Okay, that's good that he's making extra effort. Yeah, towards the end. I think it's the probably like third to fifth last one. Yeah. No problem. Oh, okay. Yep, I'll help you see. Okay, yeah, Farah, I'm seeing that he's genuine towards you. It seems like he feels like both of you are a good match. He gets along well with you and he enjoys your company. Right now there's just a little hesitancy about whether um he will get the outcome that he desires with you. But overall it's like he's willing to invest, he's willing to put in the effort, and I think that's actually, I feel like whatever you're seeing with regards to him is really his true intentions towards you. So there's no like him like just putting on a facade or just like acting a certain way. Hi SS. Okay, yeah. So on the bottom of the deck you have the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles over here, right, he's willing to put in the work. He's willing to invest time and effort into the connection and see where things go. So I feel like he's not just like putting on a show, he's not just like temporarily like just like testing the waters. It seems like he's really genuine in investing, in like trying to see how the connection will turn out with you. Okay, so for his thoughts, right, you have the lovers clarified by the magician. So with the lovers over here, he feels like both of you understand each other. There is good communication. You all like right on the same level. He understands you, you understand him, and there's also like mutual attraction. So he feels very drawn towards you. He feels like an unexplainable bond. And with the magician over here, right, whatever he wants to manifest with you, he feels like it's achievable. It's like it's not like a far-fetched goal that is not going to happen. He feels like whatever he wants, right, he can find it in the connection. He can find it with you. And then you have the Five of Pentacles reverse clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So with the Five of Pentacles reverse over here, right, there may have been a period of time where he felt a little left out in the cold. He may feel like the connection wasn't working out, or he felt like love wasn't working out for him. But right now, when he thinks about you, when he thinks about the connection, he feels like things are actually working out. He's starting to see like, oh, there's hope in the situation. He could work things out. With the Page of Pentacles over here, he's still trying to figure out like how to go about love, what to do about the connection, what to do about uh like relationships. But it seems like he's really putting in the effort to learn about the connection, to learn about you, and like trying to ensure that everything is very stable and committed with you. Okay, so feelings wise, right, you have the Sun clarified by the Chariot. So with the Sun over here, right, he feels very happy whenever he's with you. He enjoys the time you all spend together. Maybe sometimes like when he's having a bad day and then he thinks about you or he texts you, he will feel like everything feels better. Like he feels very joyous, he feels very like happy, and like everything just seems more brighter whenever you're around. And with the Chariot over here, right, this is the direction he wants to head towards. Like he wants to invest in the connection. He wants the connection to grow. He wants the connection to like move forward with you. And then you have the Knight of Wands clarified by the World. So with the Knight of Wands over here, right, undeniably there's like passion towards you. he feels like enthusiasm, he feels like the drive, the passion, and he wants the connection to like keep, like it just feels very fiery. But in this card, right, you can see the fox. Yeah, the fox. He's like very hesitant to move forward. Like there's the rose in front, there's the bee, and then he's like, okay, I want to move forward, but what's gonna happen next? So right now, even though there's the passion, there's the drive, he's still a little uncertain about like what's gonna happen next. He's still a little like cautious because maybe in the past like things didn't really work out well between the both of you, or maybe there was some resistance from your end. But with the world over here, right, he does desire the end outcome to be with you. He does desire to get whatever he wants out of the connection with you. So he wants to reach the end goal. He wants to feel a sense of completion. He wants to feel like the effort he has put in actually resulted in an outcome that he desired with you. But right now, maybe he's just a little like not ready to be 100% fully invested because he's uncertain. But I'm seeing that he's, like from the cards also, I'm seeing that he's putting in effort and he does think very positively of the connection and he wants to invest in it. Okay, let's look into his energy towards you. Hi Yuji, hi Ruchita, hi Les. I'm currently on donations. The free questions will be after donations. Yeah, correct. Like the feelings and the thoughts are all positive. It's just that there's just a little hesitancy, but I don't see it being like a big issue. Yeah, so that's probably where the Five of Pentacles reverse is. So maybe in at first he felt like things wasn't working out for him. He shouldn't invest, and then he was just looking at things in a very negative angle. And then right now he realized that maybe things could work out, and because like maybe you also wanted the connection with him, so he's starting to see that okay, it's like there's a chance for things. Okay, so Farah asked about his energy towards you. You have marriage. They see you as marriage material, someone that inspires them to create a strong foundation for marriage. So maybe he realized that like you could be his potential long-term partner, and because like you were willing to talk to him about it, you were willing to like let him like give him a chance to change and like be a better person. He sees the potential for the connection to reach a state of commitment. And then you have resurrection. What you thought to be lost forever will come back, and you will witness the impossible made possible. So he's talking about the connection starting to revive again. Maybe like because he was giving you the cold shoulder, right? So it was like things were very stagnant. It wasn't really like there, but it will start to like resurrect again. It will start to like you feel like he's like the connection is progressing forward. And then you have power couple. They see that the both of you have an equal exchange of power, which can make you unstoppable as a couple. So he sees that both of you are a good match. He feels like there's a lot of potential in the connection. Then you have passion ignited. Their intense sexual desire towards you is making it hard for them to know the difference between lust and love. So yeah, I feel like this is just saying that like he has a lot of passion towards you. Like just now you had the Knight of Wands, right? So he feels very drawn towards you. He's very attracted to you. But I don't feel like it's just superficial attraction. It's like the passion is there, and like in any relationship you will need a certain level of passion. Like it cannot just be love and then like yeah, there still needs to be passion, there still needs to be some sort of fire to keep the connection going. Okay, then let's see what's your advice with regards to this connection moving forward. Hi, Ollie, I'm currently on donations. Free questions will be after the donations. Okay, so Farah, for your advice, right, you have the Five of Cups reverse. It's not focusing. And the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Five of Cups reverse over here, right, it's asking you not to keep thinking about disappointing events that happened in the past and keep feeling like things are not working out. So maybe in the past he was like giving you the cold shoulder, right? Don't keep letting it like come back to you. Don't keep thinking that oh it's gonna happen again. Or like whatever bad experiences in love that you had in the past, don't bring it into the picture with him. So sort of like start afresh with him. Start to like see things differently, start to accept whatever he is right now and like see what he has to offer right now. Because with the Page of Pentacles over here, right, there's a lot of things that you are learning about each other, learning about the connection, learning about love. So it's like just take time to figure out like what works best for you. Take time to figure out like what you actually want and see if whatever you want and whatever he's offering actually aligns. So right now, like I feel like there's like no rush to like try to pursue things very quickly. Just take things one step at a time, see what he has to offer, accept whatever he's showing you right now, and see where the connection can grow towards. Yeah, so overall, I'm seeing that he's quite genuine. So right now, don't keep thinking about like whatever he did in the past or like any bad experiences you had in the past. So just like kind of move forward, just go with the flow, whatever he's offering right now, just see it as it is and don't overthink it. Okay, Farah, I hope that helps. No problem. Thank you for your donation. Okay, so next up we have Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for donating. So you can let me know what's your question. Okay, can, no problem. Okay, I understand. No worries. Let's see what we can get. Outlook of your current new career. Yeah, can, no problem. Oh, I actually read it into off. Like it auto-corrected in my head. Okay, so Misha, right now, right, with regards to your current career, I'm seeing a lot of stagnancy. It seems like there's some sort of choice that you have to make to like try to make things different and like try to pursue more. Yeah, so I feel like this is something that you intuitively know, but right now it's like you're more of in your comfort zone. Like you feel like you this is what you're supposed to do. I feel like there's thoughts of like pursuing more or thoughts of like changing things up, but right now you're hesitant about it. But actually, with regards to your career, like I don't really know what you do, but maybe there's something that you can like offer to your company or something more that you can suggest. And when that happens, right, that is when you will start to see change. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, you have death. So yeah, death is talking about like closing a certain chapter and starting a new chapter, like basically going through some sort of transformation, some sort of big change. And you can see in the image, right, the dog is like he's looking up, like he's looking like far ahead. He desires something and he desires some sort of change, but it's like it's still on the progress towards it. So right now, with regards to your career, I think overall, right, there's some sort of change that you desire, but right now there's still this like hesitancy or this uncertainty about whether you should go ahead in this direction and what you should do about it. Okay, so you have the hangman clarified by the eight of swords. So with the hangman over here, right, moving forward, your career will actually still be quite stagnant. It's like there's a lot of like uh okay, so you just started it. Yeah, so it's like I think moving forward things will still be quite stagnant. I feel like maybe you are someone who's like more ambitious. Like you don't really want like you don't want things to just be like, okay, I'm just doing this, I'm just listening to this. Like maybe you want something that like makes you feel like, oh, you're achieving more, you feel confident, you feel like you are getting like more rewards than like others. Like I don't know, are you like that kind of person? Because from the cards, it seems like there's something that you have to take a leap of faith towards before you start to see changes. But maybe like it's because you just started, so that's why there's this like period of pause because you're still learning stuff, you're still learning how things work. Yeah, but moving forward, there will still be quite a lot of like stagnancy. Like with the hangman over here, right, you can see like the dog is like he's like looking forward. Oops, sorry. He's like looking forward. He has thoughts like running through his head, but he's stuck there. So there wouldn't be much progress because with the eight of swords over here, you will feel like there are things that you want to say, things you want to do, but maybe you feel like you don't have that experience yet. You feel like you shouldn't say that much because you are new. And then like if you try this out, later people think that like if it doesn't work out, you're afraid that other people will think that, oh, like she thinks that she's so good, she thinks that she's so confident, but actually it didn't work out. So maybe that is what is holding you back right now. But I feel like this card is telling you that it's kind of like just in your thoughts. Like because you say it's your self, it's like kind of self business, right? Whatever you do, you don't really have to care about what others think. It's more like trial and error. Because if uh if everyone is doing the same thing, you will not stand out and it's harder for you to actually make a mark for yourself. Yeah, correct. That is why like right now you don't want to settle for less. But moving forward, like maybe the next month or so, you'll still be feeling this sort of like stagnant kind of energy. And then you're the high priestess clarified by the full reverse. So with the high priestess over here, right? I feel like you will be feeling a lot. Like you'll be thinking a lot about, oh, should I explore this? Should I try this? Like you intuitively know that okay, maybe this could work out. Maybe I could try this out. But with the full reverse over here, like I think because of the uncertainty, because of like you being kind of new in this business thing, right? You will feel hesitant to actually take the leap of faith forward. But I feel like what this is telling you is that you have to just trust, just try it out because at most like it just doesn't work out and you know that this wouldn't work out and you can explore something else. But if it works out right, then you will be standing out. You will be like the one that actually make a mark for yourself. Yeah, because it seems like after, like maybe after some period of time when you're comfortable in your position already, right? You had the Queen of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. So with the Queen of Wands over here, you will feel very confident. You won't be afraid to like take the step forward towards whatever you want to try out, whatever you want to pursue. Like you don't really care about what other people say because you know that this is what you want to try out. This is what will work out. And with the Ace of Wands over here, there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of like drive. You'll be open to like starting new things because aces are always talking about the start. So you'll be open to the opportunities. You'll be open to the ideas that you have, and nothing will be holding you back. Yeah, so I feel like moving forward, there will be still some sort of stagnancy, but maybe during this time of stagnancy, right, just let your ideas flow. Just try to see, like, oh, maybe I could try this out, maybe I could explore this, and like get ideas from other people around you. And then afterwards, right, like moving forward, you will start to feel more confident, and that is when you will take action to make things happen for yourself. That is when you will take action to like pursue more in your career. Yeah, because I put your advice card, right? Cards. Advice cards, you had the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords reverse. So with the Two of Wands over here, right? I feel like okay, probably because you're in a new environment. So right now you're still like trying to see where is your comfort zone, trying to like see what actually works out. But with the Two of Wands over here, you have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of like things that you want to try out. But right now you're just staying stuck. You're just thinking about, oh, it could happen, oh, I could explore this. But there's still this like stuckness about like trying to go in that direction, trying to explore that. So with the Two of Swords reverse over here, right? I feel like you just have to be open, just try it out. Because like once again, what's the worst that could happen is like as long as you're not like investing and then like losing money, like you can just try things out, but just make sure that you are not like if things don't work out, you are not like making such a big loss. Like you are still like trying to figure out what works, and then that is when you will find out like you will progress faster than those that actually stay in their comfort zone and like just listen to whatever other people are telling them. Yeah, so you can see like this is you. Like right now you are like there, then you're like saying like, okay, I could go in that direction, I could like try this out. But right now it's like you're afraid that what if I move forward? What if the whole boat sink? You know, that kind of stuff. But if you never try, you will never know. So you just have to try, but just make sure that you are trying logically. Like you're not just trying and like just like investing like anyhowly and like messing things up. Like just have a plan for yourself, and then maybe you can discuss with like your boss or like your mentor or anyone along those lines. Okay, let's pull an oracle for you. Hi Gemini. Gemini, I'm currently on donations. Free questions will be after donations. Hi BS7. Okay, so for your oracle cards, right, you have mortality and Pandora's box. Yeah, so mortality once again, right, is the same meaning as the death card. Like some sort of like you're desiring some sort of transformation, you're desiring some sort of change in like the current progression. But I think maybe it will still take some time But during this time, right, just let your ideas flow, just generate more ideas and like try to discuss with the people around you. And maybe you'll find out that, okay, maybe this idea works, maybe I can try it out and see where things go. Because with the Pandora box over here, right, things are very uncertain right now. You don't know what's going to happen. You feel like if you take a step forward, like, because like maybe this field is newer to you, right? So you don't know like what's going to happen next. You feel like you might open something, then it might not turn out in the way you desire. But with Pandora's box, I feel like it's also saying that if you never take the step forward, the box will forever stay as a box. Like, okay, it's like how when someone give you a present, right? If you never open it, you'll never know what's inside. Yeah, so it's like you may like the present, you may not like the present, but you won't know until you open it. So I think it kind of works for your career. Like you just have to explore because this is a new career for you, right? So you just have to try things out. You just have to discuss and like see what other people are doing and try to like do things differently, do things in your own way. Yeah, because with the high priestess, you kind of already know what you want to do. It's just that there's hesitancy, there's fear, and you don't know what's going to happen next. So that is something that you may just have to take the step forward to try to like just take the leap of faith, just trust that whatever you want to do, like you're guiding yourself in the right direction. And then afterwards, you can slowly figure out like what works best for you and what you want to do moving forward. Okay, Michelle, I hope that helps. So yeah, but maybe don't pressurize yourself too much. Like right now, because like it's just about like 1 month in, right? So like don't feel like I know like you're a more ambitious person, so you may still want to like do like bigger things. You don't want to stay like as like a newbie or just stay like status quo. But like maybe you just have to take some time to figure out how things work, make plans before you start taking the leap of faith towards it. A few months later, yeah, I think that works. Or if like let's say when you feel like there's some sort of change, like maybe you're starting to explore something else and you feel like things are changing a little, then maybe you can get a reading on the update on whether this is the right path or maybe you should try something different. Yeah, but just sort of like go with the flow, I guess. Cause like sometimes not really knowing it's good for you unless like you're just feeling very negative, you feel like nothing's happening, then maybe you need some guidance. But maybe sometimes like you don't really need it, you just have to trust yourself and see how things turn out. No problem. Thank you for your donation. Okay, hi guys. So I'll get to the free questions now, but I won't be on for long because I gotta head off. But I'll see how much I can cover. Okay, so first up we have Dragon. Yeah, so it's like it will take time, so don't set too like high expectations on yourself. Like I think it's okay to have high expectations, but don't pressurize yourself to the extent that you feel like why is nothing working out for me, because it will still take some time, but just explore your ideas. Hi Blissful. Okay, so Dragon, I'm not really seeing like both of you reconcile. It seems like one person is determined to walk away from the connection. There's still a lot of nostalgia, still a lot of longing, but it's like the separation will still be ongoing for quite some time, and like there's no desire to actually reconnect on Angelo's end. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is talking about the separation, talking about like probably Angelo or you are still feeling the pain from the separation and the heartbreak, but it's like things will still be status quo moving forward. And then you have the Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So with the Six of Cups over here, there's a lot of nostalgia, there's still a lot of longing for each other, thinking about like past memories, thinking about the time you all spent together. But with the Eight of Cups over here, right, I feel like Angelo kind of already decided to walk away from the connection, like put aside the feelings and emotions and just try to close the chapter and move forward. So yeah, I think for your own good, right, maybe you also have to try to learn to let go of this and try to find like try to heal from it and find a newer connection like after you have healed. Because right now I'm not really seeing the reconciling happen. Hey Dragon, I hope that helps. So yeah, for your own good, like kind of try to let go of it and heal from it and close the chapter too because I'm not seeing both of you come back together. No problem. Okay, then afterwards we have Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, can I check what's the current status between the two of you? Like, is it no contact? Because on the bottom of the deck you have the Two of Swords. So Two of Swords is talking about things like being very stagnant, being at a pause. One party is not making a decision about what he or she wants from the connection, or maybe because of circumstances, it's like hard to actually make a decision about it. Okay, yeah, so however the connection is right now, right, I don't think there will be much changes. So for his feelings, right, you have death, and for the future of the connection, you have the Ten of Wands. So for his feelings with death, right, it's talking about him like trying to close the chapter, trying to move forward, trying to find out, like explore something new, explore something like explore what lies ahead for him, and like what actually like like he's not really staying like hung up about the connection or about what happened in the past already. And with Ten of Wands being the future of the connection, right? I feel like if you keep thinking about this person, if you keep thinking about like uh whether he's gonna come back, whether things are gonna start up again, right? You will feel very burdened by it. You will feel very weighed down by all these like thoughts and all these worries. Because you can see the fox in the picture, right? He's resting, but there's still a lot on his head. He's still like thinking about like what's gonna happen next, what's gonna like is it even going to happen? There's just a lot of worries and a lot of burdens. Yeah, so moving forward, I think there wouldn't be much change with the Two of Swords. Things will be quite stagnant. And on his end, it seems like he's trying to close this chapter. He's trying to like explore what else lies ahead for him, like any new connections, any new experiences. Okay, Gemini, I hope that helps. And then we have SS. Okay, so as with regards to YK, right? He's still very uncertain about what he wants. Like maybe right now he's still like undecided about whether he still wants the connection, whether he still wants to be with you, or he wants to like explore other alternatives. Hi weather, yeah, I'm still taking donations. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck you have the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles over here, right now he's going back and forth. He may be thinking of initiating contact. He may be thinking of starting the connection again, but he's still very undecided. He's like, oh, some days he's like, okay, I want to text you, but after he typed the text, he'll be like, okay, maybe not. Like, there's a lot of going back and forth, and he hasn't really made up his mind. So feelings wise, right, you have the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands. So with the Seven of Cups over here, right now he's still very undecided about what he wants. Like I mentioned just now, he doesn't know whether he still wants this connection. He doesn't know whether like he should just like move on from it. And with the Seven of Cups over here, he does have a lot of options. So maybe right now he's still undecided about whether he still wants to be with you, or he wants like to invest in another connection. So with the Three of Wands over here, right now maybe he's just waiting to understand how he feels, understand like what he wants in love. So he's not really like taking any action towards you, but he's not like making a decision about what he wants with regards to the connection too. Yeah, so overall feelings is just very undecided, going back and forth, not really making up his mind yet. KSS, I hope that helps. Okay, so next will be Sun. No problem, SS. Hi, Weather. Okay, thank you for your donation. I'll get to your question after Sun's question. Okay, so Sun, right now, right, I feel like he's thinking about it, but like based on his current energy, it's still like not certain, like 50-50. Okay, yeah, because on the bottom of the deck, okay, you have the Queen of Wands. So he's still attracted to you, he's still drawn to you. Maybe right now he feels like because you're doing your own thing, because you're like standing in your own power, he's thinking a lot about you. He's very attracted and drawn to you. But with regards to whether he will contact you, right? You have the Nine of Cups and the Hermit. Okay, so with the Nine of Cups over here, he does have a wish with regards to like getting communication starting again. But right now it's more of like just in his thoughts. Like he's not really like coming forward to pursue it yet. He's just like thinking about it. He's just like considering like what could happen and wishing for there to be reconnection. Cause with the Hermit over here, right, he's thinking a lot about it. But right now he's more of like taking time alone to like understand what he really wants, understand like what he wants in the connection. So yeah, I feel like okay, if he wishes a lot about it, if he thinks a lot about it, there's a possibility of it happening. But right now, based on his current energy, it's not really certain whether he will contact you. It's still like 50-50. Yeah, but he's thinking about it. Okay, Sun, I hope that helps. Okay, so now we have Veda's donation. Yeah, whether you can post your question, I'll get to your donation now. No problem. Thank you for your donation. Hi Gurpreet. Gurpreet, I'm currently on donations. Yeah, whether so you can let me know what's your question. Okay, so I think after Weather's donation, I'll answer two more questions, then I got a head off already. Uh, Gurpreet, I'm currently on donations and I don't understand Hindi. Is Weather here? Uh, Gurpreet, if you keep posting, I have to time you out because right now I'm waiting for Weather's questions. We're on donations, and I also don't understand what you're typing. Hi Weather's full house. Are you here? Weather, if you're here, can you post your question? Do you all see Weather's question? Is it my chat? I'm so lost now. But Weather didn't post her question in PayPal. Thank you, Mooney. Is it just me or is no one seeing Weather's question? I'm so confused. Okay, I think I will answer one more free question, then I will email whether. Is it just me? I don't think it's me, right? Yeah, weather disappeared. Okay, so Moon. That was awkward. I was so lost. You two need to tell me who's typing. Okay, I'll answer a few before I head off. Okay, so Mooney, the future of your connection with S, right? I feel like both of you will be like planting seeds into the connection and growing the connection together. Is S a current person like that you're connected with? Yeah, because on the bottom of the deck you have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is talking about planting seeds into the connection, slowly growing the connection together, investing time and effort. So depending on what's the connection right now. Okay, yeah, current person. Yeah, so both of you will grow the connection together and like work on the connection together. Yeah, okay. So you have the Magician and the Two of Cups. So with the Magician over here, right, it's saying that whatever you want with this person, right, you'll be able to make it happen. But it's really up to you about like maybe how much time you're investing, how much effort you're putting in, and how keen you show that you are in investing in the connection. And on his end, it's also the same. But whatever you all want to make happen, right, it's possible to make it happen. because with the Two of Cups here, there's a strong connection. You all understand each other, there's good communication, and you all get along well. So moving forward, right, there's a potential of a relationship, but you all will be slowly growing the connection together. Because Pentacles are usually talking about things like being very stable, being very committed, but it's a little slow moving. But you all are working towards like having the end goal together. Okay, Mooney, I hope that helps. Okay, so yay, I see Weather's question now. So yeah, guys, on the donations now, no problem, Mooney. Weather, give me a minute. I'll get my charger, cause my call might die anytime. Okay, give me a while. Okay, hi, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Okay, guys, so I'm on Weather's donation now. Then, yeah, so you all can hold your questions first. Yeah, I'll probably take like 2, then I'll head off. Okay, so whether with regards to the trip, right? I think like overall both of you will be like okay, maybe trying to spend more time with each other, maybe trying to talk a little more and be open to like investing in the connection. But I'm not really seeing like both of you becoming like closer or becoming like making the bond stronger. So it seems more like you all will be focusing on just like doing your own stuff, maybe like exploring LA, like the places of LA that you all want to get together, but not really like connecting on a deeper level. There's this sense of like avoidance to pursue things that way, and that is why it will not really progress in the way that you think it will. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles shows that both of you will be open and willing to invest in the connection, but it's still very like cautious. It's still very like, okay, like I'll just like speak a little more. I'll just like spend more time with him. But it's not really like full on like, okay, let's keep spending time together. Let's explore every part of LA together. That kind of stuff. Like you all will still be doing your own thing. There's still this sense of like I don't feel like the trip will make you all any closer. Like it will still be status quo. Okay, so you are the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Wands. So the Queen of Pentacles usually talks about self-care, taking care of yourself, but also being very nurturing to the people around you. So like with this being like how the trip is going to be like, it seems like you all will be spending more time on like doing what you all want instead of like doing things together. So like maybe like you wanted to like shop for like let's say for example clothes, then he will go and see like electronics, that kind of stuff. Like you all won't really be bonding together, or like there will be like you all will be doing things together, but it's not really like things that help you all like grow closer to one another. So there's still more of like self-care, doing what you want, but also looking out for the other person. So with the Three of Wands over here, there's still a lot of waiting. Like maybe you anticipated a little more out of this trip, but you still feel like you are waiting for things to happen between the two of you. And then you have the Nine of Swords reverse clarified by the Seven of Wands. So with the Nine of Swords reverse over here, right, maybe things will get a little better. Maybe at first you were a little anxious, a little worried about how the trip will turn out or like what will happen to the connection. But you feel like you are starting to let your guard down. You are starting to feel like these worries are like maybe not that relevant anymore, and you don't have to keep like feeling like you have to lose sleep because of it. But with the Seven of Wands over here, you still feel a little like defensive. You still feel like maybe there's something that you have to fight for in a connection, but it's not really happening. Yeah, and then you have the Seven of Swords and the Hangman. So with the Seven of Swords over here, maybe to some extent, like towards each other, you all will feel like a little stronger feelings. But with the Seven of Swords over here, there's this avoidance of these feelings, like making excuses that like, okay, maybe I shouldn't invest into it right now. Maybe it isn't the right time. So with the Hangman over here, things will still be at a pause. And you can see in the Hangman over here, right, the red is like clinging on to the stem and like refusing to let go because he's uncertain about what lies ahead. He's uncertain about falling. So because there's still a lot of fear because of like fear of like growing closer, but what will happen if you all grow closer? What will happen if like you all pursue the connection even more during the trip and like afterwards like what's going to happen moving forward? So because of this uncertainty, because of this fear, it will not really I feel like the trip will not really be the reason you'll grow closer. Like there will be investing, there will be like better communication, but it will not really progress as fast as you thought it would be. Like it's still more of like doing your own stuff and like not spending that much time with each other. Hi Kayana. Kayana, there's no list for the free readings, but I'm currently on donations and later on I'll just like probably do two more then I will head off already. Okay, so let's see what you should know about the connection with Steve. Okay, so for what you should know, right, you have effort and respect. So yeah, like the same as the Six of Pentacles you got just now, right? Both of you will be putting in the effort and like trying to like spend time with each other, invest in effort into the connection. But it will not be really full on like, oh, you all good a connection to you all want to like reach a deeper level of commitment or anything along those lines. But with respect over here, right, there's mutual respect, there's mutual understanding. So just take things slow with him. Like it wouldn't be that fast till it's like, okay, after this trip then you all get to the next stage of like commitment together. But I feel like it's a better progress. Just that there's still some sort of like avoidance of emotions. That is why there's this lack in becoming closer. Okay, let's see what's your advice. Hi Carla, thank you for your donation. Okay, I'll get to you right after this question. Okay, so for your advice, right, you have the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. So with the Four of Swords over here, right, don't worry too much about it. Just be at peace. Like, just put your thoughts to rest. Don't feel anxious. Don't feel worried. Just enjoy the trip. Even if, like, let's say the trip doesn't bring both of you closer, but it's like one step forward and you can just, like, have a good time. And if, let's say, both of you really, like, are just doing your own things during the trip, right, then just enjoy the trip. Just enjoy whatever you're doing. You don't have to worry too much about it because, like, it's a step forward. It's just that you all won't become that close to like as close as you hope for. And with the Four of Wands over here, right, things have to be. I feel like it's telling you that whatever connection you have, be it with Steve or like with anyone else, you just have to make sure that the foundations are solid. So like just slowly understand the person, grow the connection together, work on the connection together, and that is how you ensure that the relationship is stable in like moving forward. Yeah, so even though this trip may not make both of you become closer, but it's one step forward towards whatever goal you want with this guy. Okay, Weather, I hope that helps. I don't know if you're still here because your comment seems to be coming a little late. Yeah, but if you have any questions, you can just type it in once you've catch up with the video. Okay, thank you for your donation. Okay, so next up we have Carla. Hi Carla, I haven't seen you in a while. Actually, in a long while. Yeah, it has been quite a while. Hope you've been well. So, right here and get that. Okay, let's look into it. Okay, so Carla, I'm getting that you will. It's just that it will probably take like quite a while for you to slowly stabilize and understand yourself and like try to basically like try to accept things as it is and try to divert your attention elsewhere. Yeah, because I don't really do like time frame questions, but it seems like eventually you'll get there. It's just that it will take some time. You will need to sort of like change your mindset on how you are seeing things before it can happen for you. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck you have the tower. So the tower is talking about like unexpected changes, things like shaking up for you, things being like very different for you. So I think because of whatever happened in the past, right now you're still trying to cope with it, but you're bottling everything up. You're trying to just like keep it within yourself and just be like, okay, like uh I cannot let anyone know about it. I just have to like accept it and stuff like that. But right now it seems like you're keeping it all to yourself and it's starting to hit you back again. You're starting to feel like maybe sometimes these emotions are hitting you and you don't know like who to talk to or like what to do about it. Yeah, so I think some sort of like rebuilding of your mindset is required before you can actually reach the stage where you finally feel like you have healed. But once again, like healing is not linear, so you will feel like sometimes it just hits you time and time again, but it doesn't mean that you are not making progress. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Emperor. So when I saw these two cards, right, the first thing that came to me was like you have to find your love for life again. So basically, right, it's like you have to take control of your own life. Don't feel like you have to depend on like someone else. Don't feel like you have to depend on anyone around you, be it your friends, be it a romantic partner. Because with the Emperor here, you are the one who has the control over your own life. You are the one who are directing like where things are headed towards and what you actually want. So with Ace of Cups, right, you have to feel like don't be afraid to feel vulnerable towards your emotions. Don't be afraid to wear your heart on your sleeves. Because only then you can realize what is important to you, how you actually feel, and what you actually desire. Yeah, so it feels like you are keeping everything to yourself and like you are not really like you don't really know who you can speak to about it because maybe sometimes like you may feel like it doesn't really make sense like to some people like they won't understand where you're coming from because they didn't go through the same thing and all. But I feel like maybe the thing is you may not need someone to like okay maybe you can find someone you can talk to or like try to see like whether there's any friends you can trust to actually like talk about it. But with the Emperor over here, right, you are really directing it, so it's like if right now you feel like you are stuck, you feel like there's no one you can talk to, actually it's kind of like in your head because the Emperor is someone who can, how do I say, like you know how like the king of the place, right? Is like he's always like very sure about what he wants. He's the one who take action. He's the one who take control. He doesn't depend on anyone else. He doesn't depend on like the people around him. But maybe one part of it is that you have to learn to be vulnerable with your own emotions because maybe sometimes when it hits you, you get scared. You feel like you have to run away from it. You feel like you have to like avoid these emotions. Yeah, so if let's say you really cannot find anyone that you can actually speak to and they can like talk to you about it, right? Maybe you can just like learn how to write it out. Like that is what I did like previously. Like every time like when something happened, then you know sometimes some stuff happen and then it's hard to actually explain it in a way where other people understand, right? So maybe you can write. Because sometimes you just need to like process what happened, understand why you feel this way, and maybe you just feel better. So maybe sometimes it's not really about having someone to talk to, but it's just about like writing it out, like just feeling the emotions, letting it all out before you see what to do moving forward. Yeah, and then you have the Four of Cups clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So with the Four of Cups over here, there's still a lot of things that you are holding on to. There's still a lot of things that you are hiding inside. So even to yourself, right, maybe sometimes when you feel certain emotions, you try to like push it away, but it's still within you, like you're not facing it, you're not really like fighting it. So it's like how like sometimes like some people say like, you know, when your demons come out and then you feel like you feel overwhelmed, right? What you have to do is not to bury them down, not to hide them. Really just face it on. Tell yourself that, okay, I've went through this before. I know that this was a bad phase of my life and it took me a while to try to get out of it. But right now it's like I know I'm strong. I know I can face this. Because with the Five of Pentacles over here, there's still this part of you that may be holding on to negative emotions, feeling like maybe like you won't see the light at the end of the tunnel, feeling like everything is not really working out for you. And because these negative emotions are bottled up within you, right? It will keep resurfacing, and this will be the obstacle that you have to overcome before you can heal. Yeah, but you have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Pentacles over here, it's showing that eventually you will reach a stage where you will reach wherever you want to reach. Okay, my sentence just yeah, you will reach the stage that you want to reach. So if you want to be healed, you want to feel like you are back to where you were like at the start, right? You will eventually reach it. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a very slow process and you have to be committed to it. So don't feel like sometimes when you feel like you are overwhelmed, then you feel like you'll never reach that stage. Don't let these negative thoughts get to you because you will reach it. But it may require a lot of determination on your end, a lot of like facing your shadow self, facing the hurt, and telling yourself that, okay, this happened to me, but it's not going to determine my future. It's not going to determine whatever relationships happen to me in the future. Yeah, because you have the Nine of Pentacles here, so it's saying that, like, you reach this stage where you are independent, you will know that, like, that you will reach whatever stage you want. But with the Nine of Pentacles here, right, you can see the finger. It's like reaching out to the star, but not really touching it yet. So it's like you'll be you'll be reaching it, but it's like maybe it will still be a long process and it will still take time. So it requires you to be patient with yourself, and it may require you to do this alone. So the Nine of Pentacles is the card of independence, right? So there may not be people around you that you can really like confide in, or you can really tell them like what exactly is going on. But you can actually do it yourself, just that it may take time. Yeah, so I asked about on the advice on how you can help yourself. Yeah, you have the Three of Cups and the Temperance. So with the Three of Cups over here, right, immerse yourself in activities that bring you joy. So even if let's say you don't know how to like tell people about what's going on, right, you can still like ask them out for a meal, spend time with them, and maybe it will take your head off take your head away from these like negative emotions and make you feel like there's something else to look forward to in life instead of just like thinking about what went wrong and thinking about these negative thoughts. But with Temperance over here, just be patient with yourself. Like it wouldn't be easy. You will feel like it's a very long road ahead. But just know that it will be worth it. But it requires you to be able to like face these emotions before you can like get rid of them. Okay, then let's pull. Okay, I'll pull an advice card for you to see what's your advice with regards to this. Okay, so Carla, for your advice, right, you have seeking and illusion. So with seeking over here, right, I feel like the true answer on like how you can heal or what you should do about what's going on, right, is really within yourself. It really, I think you just have to take some time to sit with yourself, feel these emotions, understand why you feel this way, and then fight it. So it's not about burying it, it's not about not thinking about it and like just like trying to bury yourself in work until you don't think about it. But it's more about like trying to find the root cause of why you feel this way and getting rid of it. So in future, like you won't let the same thing trigger you again. You won't let the same thing like affect you the way it has been affecting you right now. Because with illusion over here, right, you really have the ability to like heal from this and like get your life back on track again. But with illusion over here, right, there are things that are clouding your sight. That's why you feel like some things are unattainable. You may feel like you are stuck. You may feel like the same these emotions like you can't get rid of them. But actually, right, all you have to do is like really face it for once. Like really just like feel it. Like if you need to cry, cry. If you need to like rant, like just like tear pieces of paper or anything, like just try to rant it out, try to face it, and then afterwards you'll realize that actually you are not as stuck as you think. Actually, you can find a way forward. But just be patient with yourself because it will take time. Like healing doesn't happen like just like overnight, like you cry and then you feel like okay, I'm healed. Like it doesn't happen that quickly, but you just have to like be patient with yourself, find things that bring you joy, find your purpose in life again. So you don't have to rely on like another person. You just have to rely on yourself. Find happiness yourself. And then that is when you can slowly break away from these like negative emotions and these disappointing events. Okay, Carla, I feel like pulling another card. Okay, give me a while. Ah. Okay, so Carla, I put more advice cards for you. Yeah, so you have friendship and self love. Yeah, so with friendship again, just now you had the Three of Cups, right? So really like I feel like you can find friends that you can maybe spend more time with or people you can go out with. You don't need to tell them what's going on. I mean like true friends, like maybe sometimes when they see you're upset, right? True friends won't really need an answer. Like they don't need to ask about like why are you feeling upset, what's really going on, why are you this way. Like they just know how to be there for you. They know that maybe at this time like you just need someone there for you. So they can bring you out for meals, they can bring you out for the movies, and you just feel very at ease with them. Like you don't have to explain like why you feel this way. They just understand that you just need someone there to like tide through, get through this like tough time. And with self love over here, right now you just have to focus on yourself, do things you like. So once again with the Three of Cups, right? Do things that make you happy, do things that brings you joy. But don't do things for the sake of like burying negative emotions. Don't do things for the sake of like running away from what you are feeling. Just let yourself feel this way. Then afterwards, just do something nice for yourself. Bring yourself to the spa, buy something that you like. Just do things that make you happy again. Yeah, so Carla, you'll eventually get there, but it will take time. So just be patient with yourself and don't run away from these emotions. So it really requires you to be firm. It's like how, okay, like you know, just now the example of the king, right? It's like how like if you're a boss of a company, when something bad happen, like maybe the investment didn't work out and stuff like that, like what does the boss do? The boss wouldn't run away, right? He'll think of solutions. He'll face it no matter how hard is it. He'll also like face it with even though like he may be making a loss or he have to like invest his time. Yeah, so that is what you have to do, like take control of your own life again. Like maybe do things that you like and find people that can be there for you without you explaining what's going on. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about them not understanding about like your situation, not understanding about why you feel this way. Okay, Carla, I hope that helps. No problem. Yeah, just learn to write it out. Like sometimes like when I was actually right now, like sometimes I still do, like I will just keep a journal. So sometimes when good stuff happen, bad stuff happen, but because I'm not the kind who actually like tell my family members about what's going on, so if there's like really stuff happening, right, I'll like write it out. And sometimes I feel better because like it's sort of like you're talking to someone, but sometimes you just need to let it all out. No problem. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm glad it helps. Okay, so I will take two more questions, then I will head off already. Okay, so thoughts and feelings. Okay, so Yoji, right now, right, V, the Taurus, the Taurus is still like just going with the flow. He hasn't really set his mind on like how he truly feels towards you or what he wants with you. Yeah, but his thoughts towards you are positive. It's just that right now he may not know you well enough, or he may feel like he have to understand you better before he decides like what to do about the connection or what he wants with you. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords over here, right now he's still like taking baby steps. He's taking like 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. He's not fully invested into like developing the connection like romantically. Right now he's still trying to get more information, trying to understand you better and seeing like what to do moving forward. So thoughts, you are the Ace of Cups, and feelings, you are the Wheel of Fortune. So with thoughts being the Ace of Cups, right? He likes that you are someone who's very open to expressing your feelings. Like you are not afraid to wear your heart on your sleeves. You are not afraid to show the vulnerable side of you. You are like basically like very open about expressing your emotions. So maybe like he feels like whatever he knows about you is how you truly are. You are not afraid to express to others like you are this kind of person. But with feelings being the Wheel of Fortune, right now he doesn't really like there's no like strong romantic feelings or strong like friendship or anything like that. It's just more about him like going with the flow, still uncertain about what lies ahead for both of you, but still trying to figure out like what he feels towards you and whether there's potential to develop more. Okay, Yoji, I hope that helps. Okay, then I will take my last question, then I will head off already. No problem. Okay, so Nelly, the Sagittarius, right? I think he thinks highly of you, but maybe he feels like sometimes you spend like a lot of time alone, or it's hard to actually like get to, how to say, like it's hard to actually reach out to you or to like get to know you on a deeper level. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck you have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is talking about someone who like goes by the rules, like follow the books. Like it's basically someone who like doesn't really like do things like doesn't really do like how do I say, like basically follow the book. Yeah, so the way he sees you, right, is someone who like maybe it's more on the uh suddenly cannot think of the word, like on the good side, like someone who really follow like whatever others are saying, someone who follows like the traditions and doesn't like stray out of his or her path. And then you have Strength and the Hermit. So with Strength over here, right, he sees you as someone who has a lot of abilities to overcome any challenges that lies ahead, but maybe sometimes you hold back, you don't really like express your most like passionate self or express all your ideas to everyone. You're just the kind of person who silently like tries to overcome like challenges, silently like overcome any obstacles that stands in your way. And I feel like that's something he admires of you. He likes that you are able to overcome these challenges on your own and not like find other people to like try to help you or try to find like solutions from others. And with Hermit over here, right, you are a very deep thinker. He sees you as a deep thinker, like someone who really reflects a lot, who really like considers like situations like more deeply than anyone else and maybe take things seriously. But with the Hermit over here, he may see you as someone who maybe spend more time alone because like you like to do things alone, or maybe the things you do are stuff that other people don't really do. Yeah, so this is what he thinks of you. Okay, so I'm going to head off already. So for those whom I didn't get to read today, you all can keep the notifications on. I'll be on again next weekend. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for waiting for the readings. Yeah, it's positive. It's just that like, how do I say, like maybe you don't interact as much with him, or he just like there's no negative feelings, but it's also not like romantic thoughts or thoughts of like wanting to pursue the connection or anything like that. Okay, so I'll be heading off already. So thank you for joining me today. Bye, guys.